Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and welcome to our Irish family. So first off, I just want to apologize for the way I'm looking, but I just really don't feel like putting on makeup and that sort of stuff. So you can probably tell by the sound of my voice and stuff that IUI 1 for baby number 2 didn't work. So my period came on February 25th. So yeah, wasn't great. Yeah, the period came on the 25th. So I rang the clinic to advise them that I want to go in for one more IUI. This is our final shot. We don't have the finances to do another, and definitely don't have finances to do IVF. So we're just going to be doing one more IUI. So I needed to go in for a baseline ultrasound. So on Tuesday the 26th, I went up to my clinic, and when I was sitting in the waiting room, I got a phone call from my mother telling me that my granddad was gravely ill, and it was looking like he was going to pass away. So that was great news to be having when you're not anywhere near a hospital where he is, when you're on your own, because I was on my own at the clinic. And when I'm just sitting there waiting to go in to make sure everything is okay, like I don't have any cysts or anything like that. So yeah, I was pretty upset. Didn't really want to be there, but I rang Robert and he was like, look, you know, just go in, see if everything's okay, and we'll discuss it later when you come home. You're there now, you may as well just go in and get it done. So that's what I done. Yuan came and called me eventually. There was like a major delay that day, so I went in and she looked, and she was saying that my lining hasn't really come down from where it was on the day that I did my IUI. Was my bleed not happening? And I just kind of mentioned that on the day, cycle day 1, yesterday, that it was, you know, a good flow, all that sort of stuff. But today, Tuesday, was not. There was barely anything. So she said, like, I needed to break down the lining a little bit more, and that will probably be happening in the next couple of days, but everything looks fine. My ovaries were clear, there was no cysts or anything like that, so that we could proceed with a new IUI. So once I got dressed and I went into the room where they are, you know, she's like, we've got the doctor to do up your prescription and we're going to fax it over to the pharmacy for you now. And then at this point I kind of mentioned that I would prefer if we increased my gonal F injections. So for the first IUI, the amount of gonal F I was taking was 50 IU, and that was just because the whole purpose of an IUI is that you just get 1, possibly 2 follicles, and that's all they want, that's all they care to have, because, you know, they don't want to increase the risk of multiples. So I asked, could I go up to 75 IU, and the nurse wasn't really into it. I'm calling her a nurse, but I don't know if it's a nurse. I don't know what her proper title is. So she wasn't really feeling it. She was kind of saying that that's not a good idea, because the whole purpose of the IUI is to only get 1, sometimes 2 follicles like this. You know, she was going on trying to talk me out of it, and I was just kind of saying that, you know, I would prefer if I could just increase it, because this is our last shot, there is no more, this is it. And, you know, I would love to have 2 follicles to give us a chance, you know. So basically, as that was happening, a doctor walked in, and not the doctor I see myself, a different doctor, and she was kind of going along the same, because I have PCOS and I have lots of follicles, a high AMH, or yeah, AMH, which is the your egg count. She was kind of advising against it, because we don't want to get to a stage where I have 3 or more follicles that are growing, because they're just going to stop the cycle. So I just kind of said, look, if somebody could talk to my doctor, just kind of express that I would like to increase my gonal F dosage, I would be forever grateful. So they took my name and my number, and then when I was getting the train back to my town, and I got a phone call from the doctor I was talking to that day, and she said that she spoke to my consultant and they came to an agreement that I could go up slightly. So I wanted to go from 50 to 75 is what I wanted, but they are allowing me to go from 50 to 62.5. So yeah, that is where it is. Cycle day 3, which will be the 27th, is when I start my gonal F, and yeah, as I said, my granddad is sick, and I just wanted to record this really quickly before I go over to the hospital, because that's where I'm going now. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.